Guess what, y'all? Y'all don't have to worry about the PPP loan. You ain't going to jail.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Except the ones who really didn't have a business going down. Don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to tell you.
Aw, Schnizzle, you guys are in trouble.
If you committed PPP fraud and you think they done forgot about it and they not coming to get you,
No!
you're not going to want to watch this video. What it look like, TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insodians. We inside and we comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one, man. And this one is for all the people in the comments section that's going with this narrative that these PPP loans have come and gone, and just because it's been a couple years that they not coming to get y'all.
Patience, my love.
Because what you don't realize is they got to get to the big fish before they start knocking off all you little fish. They got to start with people like this first.
Gregory Tony, after 17 deputies have been arrested and charged with fraud.
Nicole, and we have learned that nearly 100 BSO employees did apply for the PPP loans. And of the 100, 17 of them are now facing federal charges. Well, as you mentioned today, we did get a chance to speak with Broward Sheriff Gregory Tony about these allegations, and he says if his employees were involved in this type of criminal activity, they do not deserve to be working in the law enforcement profession.
You know, you cats in the comments section, y'all the real small fish.
You're not a big fish. You're not a big fish. You're not even a fish.
So they got to get rid of, you know, the people that swore an oath. They got to get rid of them first. They got to figure out all the stuff they was doing. Then they got to move on to the people that was pretty much making PPP loans a business, like this couple right here.
They took at least $18 million, says $21 million here in fraudulent PPP loans. Remember those? Those were meant for businesses who were struggling because of COVID. So they set up a web of fake businesses and secured 151 payments of COVID relief money. And what did they spend it on? Several homes, jewelry, and luxury goods.
I want y'all to take note to exactly what they bought with that money.
Several homes, jewelry, and luxury goods.
So can y'all please stay out the comment section whenever it's a black person scamming, talking about all they gonna do is buy some Jordans, basically some designer and waste it. Yeah, because they a scammer, and that's what scammers do. And that's a scammer thing, that's not a black thing. So let's cut the foolishness. After they work through all those people and lock all them up, then they gotta move on to the people that just took out ridiculously big loans for no reason, like this guy right here, this pastor and his son.
Oh my God.
As neighbors in this Florida suburb sipped their morning coffee today, Josh Edwards was led away in handcuffs. His father, Evan, following soon after. According to a 6-count federal indictment, Josh Edwards lied on an application for a PPP loan back in April 2020 to keep the family's Christian ministry afloat during the pandemic. Asking for $6 million, the government approved a loan for $8 million. Edwards claimed there were nearly 500 employees and $2.7 million in payroll expenses. Both claims were false, according to prosecutors. Instead of setting up a ministry to help the poor, the Edwards tried to put a down payment on this $3 million house near Disney World.
And then, this one gonna surprise y'all. They gotta figure out how many inmates scammed the system and ended up walking away with some PPP money.
32-year-old Kelton McLaren applied for COVID relief, this loan, in May of 2021. He claimed that his business, which was named after him, was established in 2019 and had a gross income of $100,000 a year for that year. Police say McLaren was claiming that he was running the business during the same time frame. He was either behind bars or living at a halfway house.
That was stupid.
Now, we're told he received almost $21,000 from the Paycheck Protection Program and used that money for things like DoorDash, Facebook purchases, even hotels. Then last April, McLaren applied for loan forgiveness so he didn't have to pay back the PPP loan, claiming that he had 20 employees and spent the money on payroll.
39-year-old Anton Matthews of Wheeling, West Virginia was just indicted for stealing $50,000 in a CARES Act loan fraud. In his loan application, he said he was operating a food truck making $100,000 a year, when in actuality he was serving time in prison for cocaine distribution.
Now that's a bright idea. Now they got to get all those people, and they even have to get people that actually had legitimate businesses, because the money was for specific purposes. And if you deviate it, you can be liable with heavy fines and jail time. They are not playing with this money. If they are coming for people that actually have businesses, you might as well get ready to go, because they're coming for you.
Here we got Kristen Benrick. She's 52 years old. Texas is not playing when it comes to these PPP loans. This lady had only took out $405,340. She's facing 45 years behind jail. She was indicted on 6 wire fraud charges. She had a business, so they are also taking down the business owners, not just the people who submitted fraudulent paperwork. And so picture below is Daniela Rendon, and she apparently got a PPP loan for $381,000, and she falsified claims on her real estate business. She's a real estate broker, and basically she used that money to just go and splurge in luxury. She rented a Bentley. She rented an apartment, a luxury apartment, and she got her shoes fixed, her high-end shoes fixed. And, you know, she was just basically spending it on luxurious items. She did not use it for her business at all. And she'll be spending the next 3.5 years in prison.
After they round all those people up, then they'll start sniping you little guys.
Bring your ass here, boy.
One by one.
In 2020, I actually signed up for over 15 bogus small business loans. And since I'm already going to jail, it's time to tell my side of the story.
Yeah, tell us what's on your mind, man.
Now, this scam started out like any other good scam. An error from the government, an opportunity for me.
Off to a bad start, unfortunately.
There was a form that you could fill out online, and it would ask you 3 questions. It would ask you, do you own a small business? You would check yes. Then it would ask you if you want $10,000. You check yes. And then it would say, do you promise you own a small business?
This is your last chance.
Then you check yes again, and boom, $10,000. Now this process was like taking candy from a baby. So once I got the $10,000, I did the right thing, and I told everyone I knew about.
Y'all are going to jail! Period!
Now at first, people were skeptical. They said, Drake?
Drake?
What do you mean you just answered 3 questions and then $10,000 appears in your account? But I assured them it was legit. So next thing you know, I was signing everybody up. I was taking their information, signing up for this loan, and then I was giving them $50 out of the $10,000. And until things went wrong, like really, really, really wrong, everybody was happy.
Of course.
And to be honest, no problems really occurred until they realized that, hey, maybe this Drake guy isn't a trapdoor salesman.
I got a feeling it's gonna be a whole lot more of them stories that's about to start popping up all over social media and TikTok.
TikTok!
And the craziest part is, if the cops and the government don't come to get you, the news cameras will.
I'm trying to reach Money Ain't a Problem Entertainment.
Oh, Alexa. Okay.
Is that you?
No, it isn't. He's at work.
We went to this Gwinnett County home looking for a company that received more than $22,000 in federal Paycheck Protection Program payments. We couldn't find Money Ain't a Problem Entertainment registered with the Georgia Secretary of State or active online. He received a PPP loan and we can't find any record of the business existing. So I'm just trying to understand what it is.
Oh, see, I don't know.
We dug through thousands of pages of PPP data and found that more than 553,000 PPP loans were handed out in Georgia, totaling more than $24 billion just in Georgia. But we know that tens of millions of dollars of that money here in Georgia went to fake companies trying to steal your tax dollars.
Hi, looking for LaDonna Wiggins? My name's Myra with ABC 13.
Tuesday afternoon, we went to a home in Cypress that court documents state 37-year-old LaDonna Wiggins purchased using money she received from the CARES Act. The document says Wiggins received about $3.7 million after submitting 2 PPP loan applications for businesses known as Wiggins and Grams Enterprises, LLC, and Pink Lady Line. The document states she used the funds to make lavish personal purchases, this home allegedly being one of them.
Hi, looking for LaDonna Wiggins?
She's not here.
She just lies and lies.
Now, if you a regular Joe Schmo like me, you probably don't know, in the banking and in the lawyer industries, they are really gearing up to take a lot of people down. Listen to what Shorty got to say. Think I'm playing.
I'm working in a bank now, specifically a credit union, but that being beside the point, y'all, they are sending subpoenas every other day, if not more than that, to review the people who were claiming that they had employees. So y'all remember when Biden had said he was going to hire 25,000 agents so that they can go over all of that stuff?
You haven't been paying attention.
It's happening. And I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to a lot of the entrepreneurs. Baby, they coming for a lot of people, regardless of if you paid that money back or not. So, I can't really say, get your houses in order, because it ain't really even about order. It's literally about you lying on, papers for government funds. Y'all, a lot of people gonna start facing jail time, and I think more often than not, people are gonna start throwing the people who filed the PPP loans under the bus, because they're the ones who, technically, those are the ones who committed the fraud.
I didn't do it!
But you committed the fraud because it's in your name too, and you're in trouble for all of the money, and you gave them a percentage. That don't even make sense. Get it together, y'all.
I think I proved my point. They coming to get y'all.
It's coming.
But anyway, before I get out of here, let me speak to my young women, especially my young women in their late teens, in their 20s, and they're hanging around these guys, and you think that it's love, and you like being with the scammer.
Don't speak. Don't think. Listen and learn.
Let me show you the scammer's contingency plan for if things get very bad. I want you to pay close attention, because if stuff hits the fan, this is the contingency plan. Pay attention.
I served 84 months in federal prison.
I served 77 months in a federal prison camp.
I served 60 months in federal prison.
I was sentenced for wire fraud and served 54 months in federal prison.
Restitution is $30 million.
My restitution is $18 million.
My restitution, $7.3 million.
I have a restitution of $5 million.
My restitution amount is $26 million.
$12.5 million in restitution.
My restitution is $6.1 million. My restitution amount is $524,882.
And I am serving a life sentence. I am serving a life sentence. And I'm serving a life sentence.
I am serving a life sentence.
I hope you fully understood where I was going with that. You are the contingency plan. Hope you understand that, young ladies. You can't be with somebody with no morals and values and think when the stuff hit the fan that you're not going to get thrown under the bus and have to carry all that. That's the only reason why you're there in all actuality.
She did it! She did it! She's the one you want!
I'm only telling you because I don't want you to fall victim to the game. But anyway, even if you do happen to skip jail, this is going to destroy your credit. And if you're in your early 20s, you may think, or even your early 30s, you may think, who needs credit? But when you try to elevate in your life and you want to get certain jobs, they're going to run your credit. You're going to be immediately excluded. Try to get another apartment, try to move to a nicer part of town. As soon as they see that on your credit, they're not going to want to have nothing to do with you. When your job run a background check and they see this on you, you're going to be working at the crab shack smelling like fish for the rest of your life. I'm telling you, don't listen to these dodo birds on the internet out here telling you that they're not going to come for you or you can get away with this stuff. It's not worth it. Life is long. It's long. You don't want to mess up early and make life long and miserable for yourself. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this one in the comments section.
Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
If you'd have made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.
Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend.